over drinks on a Saturday and like, what the hell are they talking about, right? So,
Right.
so just to finish off the belief topic is, next time you should always truly believe and visualize who you want to be in your show,
Right.
and believe that it's going to happen, and start thinking about it, start seeing it, start believing it, start seeing it that it's already happened already, it's going to happen.
Right.
And what we do then is we just keep trying without giving up.
Right.
And that falls into our first topic, or our first lesson today is, I don't like to use the word laws of attraction because, my science teacher, right?
Yeah.
I'm close to my science teacher, and his name is Mr. Eels. Where am I? Are we supposed to do something like formal? Like
No, go ahead.
for
Well, the thing
sponsors
is,
and
I
things?
just want to introduce you with all the titles that you had.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that later.
All right, okay. Go on with you.
So my science teacher, obviously he's a science nerd, right?
Yeah.
And like we talked about this, he said laws of attraction. That's a load of shit, right? So that's bullshit, right? So what do you mean it's bullshit? Because they said law, because science teachers and like laws of gravity, laws of inertia, laws of this and that. Now that's proven science, right? But laws of attraction, which a lot of books, The Secret, a lot of speakers talk about, it's not proven, right? But then whoever thought about it said it's a law of attraction, right? So scientists who are always into like, you got to prove it with some backup, with some facts and some evidence and a hypothesis and experiments, blah blah blah. It's a load of crap. So I said, okay, we won't call it laws of attraction, but how about we call it desiring something and making it happen. Right.
Yeah.
So I call it the 3 Ds, right? Well, I mean, bear with me today, because today, I mean, if you are listening or you are watching, I mean, I like to play with words as a teacher and a motivational speaker. Is when you bunch and bundle ideas and words into groupings,
right,
it makes people remember it more, and it's more impactful, right? So impactful, right? So anyway, so I call it 3 Ds, right?
Yeah.
The first D is desire. Okay, so you have to have desire. So for example, Peter desires me, and not like he wants to do me in the studio or anything, but he desires me on that he wants me to be on his show, right?
Right.
So you have this desire, right? So then you send this desire, this visual, this visualization, this image to to the air, and then you believe it, and you got to think that I'm Peter. I'm, to be honest with you, I mean, no offense, no hard feelings. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're just Peter, the guy in Chiang Mai, right?
Right.
I mean, so you might think, like, why are all these big speakers going to come and talk to me, right?
Yeah.
But then that's already the beginning of negative thoughts and negative, negative vibrations into the air, right?
Right.
But you got to think, hey, man, I'm Peter, and, I'm cool, I'm good, and, I desire this, and I deserve to have this guest on my show. So what you do is you desire it, and you see it happening, you believe it's going to happen, you already see clearly that I'm on your show, or whoever you want to be on your show, or whatever you want to do in your life.
Right.
And then the next thing is you start delivering. The D number 2, so the first thing is desire, deserve, right? You deserve it. And the next thing is you start delivering. Because a lot of people have dreams, right? I want to do this, I want to be that, I see this happening.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
Just give me a second. Let me process that.
Yeah, well, you see, you got to deliver. So you've got to deliver energy into the world, and then the world will deliver energy back to you, right?
Right.
So you got to deliver, right? But now the thing is, once you have the desire, you already have your destination, and then you deliver. It means what you're driving, right, to your destination, right? So you deliver. So you got to ask yourself, what do I have to do to make this happen? So in your case, maybe you gotta you gotta email me, you gotta message me,
right?
You've gotta wait for me, you gotta be patient, you gotta contact my staff, you gotta do something, but you gotta keep doing it,
right?
And keep delivering. But the problem is, people start to deliver once or twice, or they try a couple of times, but because deep down they have these negative beliefs already that he's never gonna come, he's always busy, I'm sure this is never gonna happen. Right. So then when you start delivering with deep down beliefs that it's not going to happen, what do? When the results don't show up yet, what happens to people? Negativity starts crawling in, and then you start declining and you start decreasing your delivery to the world, and then finally you stop and it never happens.
Right.
So the thing is, the third D, which is the key, is you have to detach yourself from the results.
Right.
Okay. Now, when you detach yourself from the results, in Thai it's called ปล่อยวาง.
Yeah.
Means you don't have to you don't have to worry about the results.
Yeah.
Because once you start worrying about the results and they don't happen yet, when you're delivering with so much passion and so much energy, when you start delivering and the results don't come yet,
Yeah.
what happens? You're attached to the results, right?
Exactly.
And the results don't come, so what? Negativity starts coming in,
Right.
and then you start losing your hope and your patience and your perseverance and everything, and finally you stop. And the thing is, this is what happens to so many people in the world. It's the thing that you desired was about to come, but then you stopped first, so you never got it.
Yeah.
You see?
Exactly.
So the thing is, you detach yourself from the results, and you say, yeah, it's going to come. Yeah, it might not come tomorrow. So the world is just going to organize. Okay, Peter, so you want this guy on your show, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want him? If you're sure you want him, let's see you delivering some energy into the world, right?
Yeah.
And then finally, you just have to detach, right? But I still hear some negativity in your
You felt it, right?
he's never gonna come. I heard some negativity. But the thing is, the world said, okay, I'll be kind to you this time, Peter. So I think it took only about 3 weeks since we could go back into our history of talking, right? Let's say not more than a month, right? And finally, I had to come to Chiang Mai, right? See?
Yeah.
So when you want something and you keep believing and you keep delivering and you just detach yourself from the results, meaning you're happy, it's going to happen, but it's not going to happen yet, right?
Yeah.
So and just keep trying, keep seeing it, and then the world is going to say, okay, I feel his positive, vibrations and his, his connections and signals.
Yeah.
So finally, it happened, and I had to come and do a seminar here in Chiang Mai on Saturday, and I was free from, I finished the seminar at 5:30, and my flight is 10:30. And actually, I moved my flight from 9 o'clock to 10:30 to make this happen.
Yep.
Because, I don't know, something in my mind said, and this is true, something in my mind told me that, and I get invitations all the time, right?
Right.
And I don't go to all of them. But then something in my mind said, well, I'm in Chiang Mai, and, I haven't done an English interview in a while, and, I like to see what this Peter guy's going to talk about. And, there's nothing to do. Oh, okay, it's a Saturday evening. Okay, I'll do it, right?
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, we'll do it. And then I said, okay, I'll do it Saturday, right? And then your show happens to be on Saturday night anyway.
Exactly.
Right? And I was free on Saturday night, you see? So many times when you desire something, you deliver what you need to do to get those desires to happen, and you detach yourself from the results, meaning that you're not attached to the results, because when the results don't come, you still are happy and you believe. Sooner or later, the world will deliver those things to you, and good things come.
Right. So, because the 3Ds, does that require spiritually, like some sort of spiritual path into a way to think too? Because you're detaching yourself, like letting it go.
Well, it doesn't have to be spiritual. It's just, it's just, human life, right? You don't have to be like,
because some people, they think like that all the time.
Well, yeah. Well, some people are into, like mindfulness,
right?
And, spirituality. But I don't know. For me, it's just like, hey, man, you know what? You want something, all right? You want something? Yeah. Okay. You sure you want it? Yeah. Okay. Then put it in, right? But the thing is, this thing that you want, how realistic it is. How realistic is it, right? You can't just go and say, oh, okay. The other day I listened to Chris, and, he was talking about these 3Ds. You desire something, and then you deliver it, and then you just detach, and it's going to happen. Yeah. So I think I wanna date the singer of Blackpink, the Korean girl pop band, right? So that's my desire. I deserve her, and I'm going to deliver my letters and my messages to her with the belief that she's going to come. No, bro, that's not how it works, because maybe Blackpink doesn't desire you.
Yeah.
You see, you can't just like specify like I want this person. You could have a great girlfriend, right? So you say, I see myself, with a beautiful girl, and it's going to happen, right? So it's not about spirituality. It's just about positive thinking, and like just relaxing, knowing that good things will happen to those who wait.
Yeah.
with patience and hope.